Wow.
Oh, hold up. Hold up. We got the Roy. Now I'm in the building. We're talking about this 2019 type beat. All right. Jackal, of course, running it with the tried and true Wolf, the best to do it. But you know what? Juice snatching him right up with that grab, putting on the aggression. What Roy is, of course, best known for.
Absolutely, but again, you mentioned it felt like 2019. So too is the way Juice is playing solely off of these falling up airs. Finds the sour spot down air into the back air was so clean too. That down air is known for sending at unpredictable angles, but Juice is ready and locked in for all of it, but unfortunately just not locked in to avoid the F tilt. Nobody is better at hitting that two-framing option than Jakal, and very few two-framing options are better, and Roy does not have tools for that.
For real, though. All right. Juice popping him in the corner, trying for the side B, and Jakal right on out of there. Now landing there. Beautiful conversion right there. Interesting air dodge. I think that was meant to be a wave land onto the platform. Just a little messed up on the precision there. And now, don't matter, though. Up 90% here, Ritual.
I love the way, too, Jakal is kind of keeping Juice at bay, making him uncomfortable to dash in grounded with just these down tilts alternating to the forward tilt, auto canceling back airs to just keep you really uncomfortable both grounded and in that short hop space. So Juice is forced to kind of just dash up shield or dash up and get creative with a jump, which is where we're seeing Jakal then find these up smashes, find these grabs, and really get a lot of his openings.
Yeah, and Juice, though, hold up. Oh, I love the reset right there to bait out the air dodge from Jakal, and of course the down tilt leading to so much damage here. 106 looking for the kill now too. This is all of a sudden looking like a very doable game.
Really good stuff. The sweet spot up tilt just not going to do it. Unorthodox option for sure, but Juice has been lining up these sweet spots left, right, and center. Tried to line up the downer. Jakal saw it coming and tried to delay it, but that's the downside of Wolf, right? Is you put him off stage and he doesn't get to go very far.
Not at all, but Jakal needing to find a way to go a little bit further in this game. Juice right now just keeping this pressure moving. Already, boom, F tilt. Let me put you back in the corner. This is where Roy loves to be, and that is why starting off nice and strong with that Jer.
Yeah, that was a really juicy Jer, if I do say so myself, of lining it up perfectly. And the craziest thing about Roy's jab was on full display at the end of that game. We're gonna see it right here, which is watch where that Jer hits. It hits him on the neutral get up, sure, but it goes from down to up. It covers below ledge, so if Jakal had just hung on ledge till his invulnerability ran up, that jab would have still hit. If you jumped, that jab would have still hit. It covers so much and is so low commitment that if you miss it, you can still react to roll with a grab.
It's absolutely horrifying. Side note, you could see some of the Falco tendencies where Juice, instead of getting these one or two stray hits, he's finding conversions off of down airs, which is not a normal thing for a Roy combo game. And it's been doing work. Now though, stuck, boom, laser to go ahead, reset that tempo. And now Jakal looking to set up for the ledge trap.
And Jakal, I love the down tilts from him. It's something that's a staple of his gameplay as opposed to other Wolves in general. But here especially, he's recognized that Juice in these grounded neutrals wants to look for down tilt as well. So he's poking with his to bait out Juice to swing with one, thinking that he's going to jump in afterwards. And then Jakal is just waiting till the last second to short hop above it and find an aerial punish.
Oh, the catch on the jump. Yeah, so good by Juice, popping that up tilt, and now once again up is stock. Juice looking pretty good, maybe able to make the upset of the night here.
That would be absolutely insane, Yin, but Jakal is prone to them. Not quite as prone as some of the other top seeds in bracket. Beast, I'm looking at you, but he's still very prone to them. He does happen. He's not always the most consistent player, but we all know he has all the talent in the world. The question is he going to find it here against this flaming swordsman, or is our boy going to close it on out?
That is the question. Ooh, that should be dead. Yes, indeed. One good little F tilt, and you are out of here. Now, gonna go ahead and have to find a way to bring this game a little bit more into his favor.
I love that pivot grab, Yin.
Ooh,
And doing
we're
it
gonna see it
again.
hit.
Finding
Yep.
the reset now. Jakal's completely changing his playstyle. We're seeing these pivot grabs get mixed in. He's trying to start to do full hop aerials because Juice has started to call out the short hops he was going for earlier. I like that he's starting to implement platform play and platform traps. But it feels like no matter what he's going for, Juice has just been one step ahead. He's always in the perfect position to contest from the ground where he doesn't have to put out any commitment. And Wolf really struggles in the air to land against a character as fast as Roy.
Oh, 100%. But you know what? Don't matter. If you can't land, then you are going to be dead here. 85 now. Look at this. Juice trying to keep Jakal at ledge, try to get this damage racked up as fast as possible. But Jakal starting to slow down a little bit more, keeping in these CQC situations and just utilizing shield to go ahead and change the tempo of the match.
And Yin, you know why you just don't press anything sometimes? Why you slow the pace of the game down? Because when you're not pressing anything, you have access to everything. And what's more broken than having to force your opponent to respect every single option? I like this. Jakal moving away from as many empty hops, right? Juice was trying to call them out before, so he showed multiple fairs, then started empty hopping again. So now Juice has to respect that. He's not going to come in and try and call out these short hops nearly as much, but is going to find the roll. Elbow edge dance, not going to close it out, and Jakal going low to avoid the down air. He's giving himself every chance to stay in this game, but is just whiffing a couple too many options to really find the conversions he's looking for.
Yeah, Juice doing such a good job putting Jakal on the back foot here. And look, he's really trying to find a clean opening. That nair might be what he needs. Looking, but unable to find the back air. Hold up. Will this be the edge guard Jakal needs to re-secure? Maybe not. Juice resetting.
Weak hit neutral air, though. DI down, gave him a chance to go to ledge, but Juice had been jumping in from ledge quite a lot the whole first two games. And Jakal, I liked how he responded. He said, okay, you've been jumping and pushing a button. So your mix-up, right? You're going to try to level me. Your mix-up isn't going to be that you're going to do something else. It's going to be that you're going to jump. But your mix-up is going to be that you're not going to push a button afterwards. And so he just sat there and lined up the F smash.
Yeah, oh my. That F smash. Finding the secure. What a clutch moment for Jude. And now he is getting ready for this game 3. We got Town and City, one of the most favorite stages of Roy's for a reason. Bring in that blast zone on the sides, get some earlier kills. And so how does Juice capitalize here?
But Jakal obviously liking the way this inverted platform layout allows him to find juggles, allows him to find platform extensions, right? Things that Wolf loves to do, as well as that space to slow down the pace of the game. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw more laser come out in this game 3 as well. It's very good in this matchup. But as you mentioned, right, one of Roy's best stages is the question remaining is Jakal going to be able to close up, clutch out, and find his way to stay put in winner's top 16? Or is he going to have to change his name from Jude to Juice?
That is the question here. Will it be Jude or Juice? And you know what? Juice kind of struggling to get some of these stocks that we saw in the first and second game. Keeps getting these weak hits. And if you aren't getting that strong base, sometimes it can become a bit of an issue as both these players... Oh, never mind, just one.
I was going to say, I like the ideas from Juice finding the sour spot on field and then the very creative recovery route with the high jump early recovery. Unfortunately, Jakal ready for it. Juice, though, in turn ready with the eruption. And just like that, Yin, right back to an even game. Regardless who's been the victor here, but every single game we've seen so far, right, has been last hit, last stock, very close. These two players pushing each other to the absolute limits. And that's what you want to see this far in bracket, right? 4 rounds in. And Juice saying, you know what, you got me on the early one last time. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to use my double jump and head on over to the blast zone.
Oh, 100%. That wasn't even the double jump. That was the air dodge right there.
Okay, that was an up air dodge. Okay, I thought he double jumped and immediately air dodged.
Nah, that was an air dodge. Was
I'm
out of the double
tired.
jump. Jackal catching him with the F tilt a little bit earlier, and that is what has put Juice into this scenario where they really need to find this stock. But Jackal doing such a good job of playing solid. Beautiful grab right there to punish Juice, being a little bit more nervous right here. 96%. How do you get through?
And this is the biggest advantage a player like Jakal has, is the in fighting Jakal Harris. And just like that, the side blast zones that Roy loves so much, gonna be his demise as Jakal's F tilt. Not gonna kill on any other stage, but on Town and City, blows you up by a mile.
Jakal making it to top side of top 16. Gotta be feeling good.
Expect to sweat that much though.
I don't think so either, but you know what? I hope we get to see more of Juice inside of top 16 because man was lighting it up.
Yes, sir. Jakal fans howling right now the way that one just went. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff from him. That caught me very off guard.
What are you talking about?
Okay, well, now I'm being gaslit by my co-commentator.
Let's go, Juice.
Now I'm being gaslit by my co-commentator, and you know, I don't even know what's going on anymore. But Yin, we've got an exciting set coming up next, and that F smash is the sign that we might be headed there very soon. I can't speak right now.
Yeah, we got Beast versus Pharaoh, Yoshi versus PT coming on out. Both these players, if you pay any attention to that East Coast, you should be familiar with them at this point. Some of the best character reps out there. Of course, Beast being known for that Zard, Ritual known for that phone, and Pharaoh known for the Yoshi.
I'm sorry, I had a... Unironically,
I can't believe it.
I keep my phone very far away from me at all times, but that was actually really important. I'm just going to justify it because you called it out. Normally, I would try to not draw attention to it and just move on. But, Yin, that was actually a really important personal message, so I had to check it, which is the only reason it's nearby me tonight. But
I'll give it up.
Speaking of important things nearby, we have the friendship, the rivalry coming to a head here in top 16. Who's gonna come out on top? New Jersey, Philadelphia. We've got Beast versus Pharaoh, Philly's finest versus, well, one of New Jersey's many.
The way you set it up felt like you were doing Pharaoh dirty. You're like, well, I guess like he's okay. I mean, he's all right.
Yin, in New Jersey, we have the Buzz, Rivers, Tweak, Jakal.
Back up. That was a lie. The Buzz is New York.
No, he's not. He lives in Jersey.